What's up, y'all? I gotta get the stream set up real quick, but back to having to play an acoustic steel string because the D string on my classical guitar broke. So that sucks. Get the chat all set up. Let's tune this sucker. Wait, gotta get my footstool. Okay. Well, I know it's kind of late. Hope I didn't wake you. You pick for this guitar. But I got something can't wait. Hope you'd understand. Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda strange. Every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. I know you'd understand. And every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. And every time the time was right, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda late. Hope I didn't wake you, but there's something I've got to say. I know you'd understand. And every time the time was right, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. I'm glad y'all liked it. Just practicing some of my favorite songs. Trying to find where is I really like some Joni Mitchell stuff. If I could find Case of You, I really like that one. Let's see if I type it in, maybe I'll get it. Ah, there we go. Oh, I'm glad you liked the sugary cookie. Capo on the first fret. This is Case of You by Joni Mitchell. Just before our love got lost, you said that I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada. Oh, Canada. With your face sketched on it twice. Oh, you're my blood, you're like holy wine. Tastes so bitter and so sweet. I could drink a case of darling, still I would be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. Oh, I'm a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints, not frightened by the devil. And I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. And I remember that time you told me, you said, love is touching souls. Surely you touch mine, because part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. But oh, you're my blood, you're like holy wine. So bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. Ooh, darling, still I would be on my feet. Still be on my feet. I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds. She said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. But you're my blood, you're like holy wine. You're so bitter, bitter, and so sweet. Wine, drink a case of you, darling. Still I would be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I'm not really much of a guitar teacher, dude. I'm sorry about that. I can barely play it myself. I'm still learning. That's why I practice every day. Oh, this also has capo on the first fret, so I'll just put that right back. Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast, this is la vie en rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. your heart. I'm in a world apart, world where roses bloom. And when you speak to me, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be lovely yours. And try to find another one. Actually, here's a good one. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother, she was a tailor. She saw my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. No more tell your children not to do what I've done, and spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform and the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. In New Orleans they call rising sun. Has been a ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. Love that song. It's a good one. You don't have I'm feeling? I'm really feeling Hotel California. I know I do it all the time, but it's one of my favorite songs. Let's go to Capelwan 2, Hotel California by the Eagles. Oh, it looks like my camera froze. Glad that I checked that out. Okay, here we go. Thank God it actually worked this time. Whew. Didn't want to have to restart the stream again. All right. Can y'all let me know, like, when that happens? Like, if it starts freezing, just let me know. All right. Hotel California. Rising up through the air, up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. She lit up the candle, she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor, thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is different and twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty, pretty boys that she calls friends. How they danced in the courtyard, sweet summer sweats. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling, big champagne on ice. She said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers they gather for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the thief. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Oh man, that sucks, Adam. How'd that happen? Was it like a molar that you broke, or is it like a front tooth? That sounds painful as hell, man. Let's see if I can do Comfortably Numb. I like Pink Floyd. It's so weird playing acoustic guitar after playing classical for so long. Because now the guitar feels small and big in the wrong places. Hello, hello, is there anybody in there? It's not a you. Yeah, I'm doing good, Fish. How you doing? I love that Alcatraz. Great reference. What I need is a little bit more cowbell. I have a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Yeah, shave the sides. Now it's just, this little knob, I guess. Where is... What? Yo, what up, Shidu? New account? This is one of my favorite songs. It encapsulates a lot about what I think about in life. birds. And if you're small and on a search, well, I've got Peter for you to perch on. I can't stand in the line at the store. Mean little people are such a bore. It's alright if you act like a turd, 'cause I like birds. And if you're small and on a search, well, I've got a Peter for you to perch on. And if you're small and on a search, well, I've got a Peter for you to perch on. Yeah, I wish I wrote that song. This is I Like Birds by the Eels, though. Such a good song. Very short, but very cute. And also, I really like birds. Also, my cat. Where is my cat? Shadow. Another Pink Floyd song. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. And tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. And you are young, life is long, there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. And you run, catch up where the summit is sinking, racing around, come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, one day loved it to death. And then every year is getting shorter, you never seem to find the time. That either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say. I like to be here when I can. When I come home cold and tired, across the field. The tolling of the iron bell calls the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic spell. How's it go? Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, 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 ba, bum. I have to figure it out at some point. I used to know it. Let me see if I can put it on really quick. Money, it's a crime. So it is an octave. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. The other Pink song I know, or Pink Floyd song I know, is on here too. Breathe, breathe in the air. I liked, don't be afraid to care. What is the one that I'd like to know? What's it? Oh, Brain Damage. The lunatic is on the grass. By the way, which one's pink? Come on here, dear boy, have a cigar, you're gonna go far. You're gonna fly, you're never gonna die. You're gonna make it if you try, they're gonna love you. The band is just fantastic and I mean that most sincere. Wait. Not just fantastic, I mean that so sincere. The band is just fantastic, that's really what I think. Oh, by the way, which one's pink? We're just knocked out. We heard about the sellout. It's such a great song. Pink Floyd has such good stuff. Lunatic is on the lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games. Doesn't sound right. Oh, that's why. Remembering games, days of chains and locks. Got to keep the looters on the pop. The lunatic is in the hole. The lunatics are in my home. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm safe. You lock the door and throw away the key. Someone in my head, but it's not me. Yeah, Metal is a freaking amazing one. Man, I I appreciate all the Pink Floyd albums. I think they all bring something different to the table. Each one has its own unique vibe, its own unique message, its own things, its own problems as well. Some of them, well, that as someone that produces music too, some stuff that I'm like, I wouldn't have chosen that, but like, yeah, freaking amazing stuff. Yo, what up, Mockery? How you doing? Yeah, Pink Floyd is freaking amazing. Like, I love. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, the sky from pain? Can you tell her you feel the cold steel rain? Smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Hard answers for trees. For the cool, cool breeze, comfort and shade. Did you exchange your walk on foot in the wall for lead roll the cage? How I wish we were just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, rolling over the same old ground. Well, we found same old peace. Wish you here. Yeah, I wish I knew the guitar solo. Well, maybe I do. What is it, key of A minor? Maybe key of G? Yeah. As you can see, I don't actually know the song besides just some of the chords. I figured it out one day when I got super high and I was just listening to Pink Floyd and I was like, shit, that's how they do it. E minor? Wait, where would you? Yeah. Yeah. But wouldn't the root be G though? Wouldn't the tonic be G? Cause you got, cause E minor, cause to me this just sounds like, cause if we have, well, I guess we got an A in there. So if you throw in an A in, what is that? That puts a, you have to raise this third by half step. So that would take it being C sharp? No. Never mind. I'll just figure it out later. Yeah, but what have you been up to, Alcatraz? I haven't seen you in a fat minute, man. I should actually check out your channel, see what you've been up to, but... Been working on anything cool? I feel that, man. It's a lot easier to solo in a minor key. Also, I don't know. I just love minor keys. They just sound so cool. But I guess even, is there even actual something even called the minor key? You know what I mean? Because, like, the minor key is just a relative major, you know? Do keys even matter? Ooh, well, probably. RDR. Robert Downey Jr.? Oh, wait, no, that's not how you spell his name. I was feeling more of Man Who Sold the World, if that's okay, Mockery. Oh, I never played that game, I'm sorry. But we passed upon the stars. We spoke of what's and when. Although I wasn't there, said I was. Let me see if I can get into the Nirvana mode. We passed upon the stairs. We spoke of what's and when. Although I wasn't there, said I was his friend, which came as a surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone, long, long time ago. Well, no, not me. And I never lost control. And your face to face with a man who sold the world. And I laughed and shook his hand, made my way back home. I searched for former land, years and years I roamed. I gazed a gazeless stare. We walked a million hills. I must have died alone, long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. And I never lost control. Your face to face with a man who sold the world. But who knows? Not me. And we never lost control. And your face to face with a man who sold the world. And then it does a bunch of soloing. Is that Phrygian? Anyways, enough noodling. Back to actually playing songs. Another one of my favorite Bowie songs. think it'll sound better on this one. Oh man, I actually know how to play this song now, finally, on this guitar. Because I practiced it on the hard guitar, or the classical guitar. Now this should be a lot easier. Is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know which shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, there is nothing I can do. Though I've passed 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. Yeah, I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong, can you hear me, Major Tom? There is nothing I can do. Isn't that a song? I wish I had a spaceship. If it isn't, it sounds like a line from one, and it should be a song. Oof. It's almost been an hour. I think one more song. walking back to Georgia, and I hope she will take me back. Nothing in my pocket, and all I own is upon my back. She's the girl who said she loved me on that hot, dusty Macon road. And if she's still around, I'm gonna settle down with that hard-loving Georgia girl. Walking back to Georgia, she's the only one who knows how it feels when you lose a dream, and how it feels when you dream alone. 'Cause she's the girl who said she loved me on that hot, dusty Macon road. And if she's still around, I'm gonna settle down that hard-loving Georgia girl. Georgia, can you hear me calling? I'll be home in just a while. If I had to, I'd be crawling just to share another morning smile. 'Cause you're the girl who said you loved me on that hot, dusty long ago. And if you're still around, I'm gonna settle down that hard-loving Georgia girl. Back. She's the girl who said she loved me on that hot, dusty Macon road. And if she's still around, I'm gonna settle down that hard-loving Georgia girl. See, what you gotta do is you gotta build your own spaceship. Kind of, James. Just been messing around. But everything hurts now, so I'm probably gonna stop in a second because my butt hurts from sitting down for so long. Maybe I'll play one of my songs before I go. Oh, you're talking about? It's easier to play on my classical, but my classical broke a string, or I broke a string on my classical. Hi, Shadow. Shadow wants to say hi. Say hi. Thank you for saying hi. You shouldn't have mentioned Stairway to Heaven. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold. Oh, she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird is singing. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. Makes me wonder. Oh, it makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying. Smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Oh, it makes me wonder. Oh, it makes me wonder. Don't be alarmed now. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Oh, it makes me wonder. Your head is humming and it won't go, 'cause you don't know. The piper's calling you, join in. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And if you know, your stairway lies on the whispering wind. As we wind on down the road, our shadows are taller than our souls. There walks a lady we all know, who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, tune will come to you at last, when all the one and one is all, to be a rock and not to roll. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Well, I'm tired, my hand hurts, and it's been an hour that I've been practicing, so I think I'll peace out now. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for a little bit while I practice. It's always good fun to see my friends on here. Thanks Alcatraz, Mockery, James, and Shidu Chan if you're still on here. Well, I guess Fish is your new name on, I guess your new channel name, but thank y'all for coming. It's always fun to talk. One of these days I'm going to start up the philosophy streams again, but lately I've just been, I don't know, reassessing a lot of my own thoughts and beliefs, and I don't know, trying to stay humble, but a lot of times I'm just agitated by the world. And I feel like I should say something, but it's like, does it even matter? Probably not. But as always, have fun, have a great day, spread empathy and love, and just, be understanding that most people in life are just reacting. Most people aren't choosing what they're living. They're just reacting to the environment that they have around them. Actually, not most people, everyone. That's all we ever do. We're just bouncing off of the stimulation of the environment we were brought up in, which creates a feedback loop between our minds and the environment. Anyways, yeah. Give people some grace. They don't know what they're doing. Peace out.